Good morning, Zavian. Ooh, there's so much lightning this morning. October 16th. I hope that I can be heard. I only like to do this once, because after that, I feel like it's just too contrived. And it's hard enough even doing this. Let me find it. Proverb 16, baby. The arrangements of the heart in humanity and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. All the ways of a man are pure in his own eyes, but Yahweh gaugeth the spirit. Sorry, it says spirits, plural, but Yahweh gauges the spirits. Roll thy works unto Yahweh, and thy fabrications shall be established. Yahweh hath made all to answer him, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Everyone that is lofty in heart is an abhorrence to Yahweh. Hand by hand he shall not be exonerated. By mercy and truth, by mercy and truth, iniquity doth kapar/atone. And by the awe of Yahweh, turn aside from evil. When a man's ways please Yahweh, his enemies be at shalom. Better is a little with justness than great produce without judgment. The human heart fabricateth his way, but Yahweh establisheth his pace. A divination is in the lips of the sovereign. His mouth treasoneth not in judgment. A just weight and balance are Yahweh's. All the stones of the pouch are his work. It is an abhorrence for sovereigns to work wickedness, for the throne is established by justness. Lips of justness are the pleasure of sovereigns, and they love him that wordeth straight. The fury of a sovereign is as angels of death, but a wise man shall kapar/atone in the light of the sovereign's face. And his pleasure is as a thick cloud of the after rain. How much better to chattelize wisdom above ore! Exclamation point. And to chattelize discernment, to be chosen above silver. The highway of the straight is to turn aside from evil. He that guardeth his way guardeth his soul. Pomp faceth the breach, and a lifted spirit faceth the humble. Better it is to be a lowly spirit with the humble than to allot the spoil with the pompous. He that handleth a word comprehendingly shall find good, and whoso confideth in Yahweh, oh how blithe. The wise in heart shall be discerning, and the sweetness of the lips increaseth doctrine. Comprehension is a fountain of life unto its master, but the discipline of fools is folly. The heart of the wise comprehendeth his mouth, and addeth doctrine to his lips. Pleasant sayings are as an honeycomb, sweet to the soul, and healing to the bones. There is a way that seemeth straight at the face of a man, but the finality are the ways of death. The soul of the toiler toileth for himself, for his mouth craveth it of him. A man of Belial diggeth up evil, and in his lips there is as an inflamed fire. A man of perversions sendeth strife, and a whisperer separateth chiliarchs. A man of violence enticeth his friend, and walketh him into the way that is not good. He shutteth his eyes to fabricate perversions. Biting his lips, he concludeth evil. Grayness is a crown of beauty, if it be found in the way of justness. He that is slow to wrath is better than the mighty, and he that reigneth his spirit than he that captureth a city. The pebble is cast into the bosom, but all judgment is of Yahweh. This is a day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. He made this day for us. He has everything divine planned for today, to walk in his goodness and in his grace and in his charism and mercy. His light is the rock bottom of existence. Thank you, Elohim, for establishing this reality on truth and goodness, on substance of your body, on revealing that to your chosen. Jesus said, take no heed for your life. Take no thought for your life. Don't worry. Look at the lilies of the valley. And how they are arrayed. And I'm telling you that Solomon in all of his splendor was not even dressed as one of these lilies. Therefore, take no thought for your life, what you'll eat or what you'll drink. For don't you think that you are more valuable than one of these flowers that riseth up and then withereth away? But he says, for sufficient in this day is the evil thereof. He says, my words are life. My words are food indeed. My body is food indeed. My blood is drink indeed. When we talk about the body, he is a body. The body of Messiah is a body. It is his resurrected body. It is not a church. It is not a building. It is not a doctrine. It is the body of Messiah. That's why we eat his body and drink his blood. Because of the stake, the eternal stake that he signaled out to us. And if you know who I'm talking about, or if you've heard about this Son of Humanity, I challenge you to throw away everything you think that you know about him, or what sort of cult or doctrine or religion he belongs to, because he is the Son of Humanity. He came here in his body for you, to alchemize a temporary existence into an eternal one. And that is what he is offering you. He is offering you eternal life through his body and his blood. That he was born into a human being, lived an entire human life, and was killed. And why did he come here? He testified before Pilate, I came to bear witness of the truth. Those who are of truth hear my voice. So I challenge you to throw away every brainwashing scheme that has been plotted, or any type of word connection that you have with this human being, the Son of Humanity, that came here to signal to you. So if you know who I'm talking about, and a concept of him exists inside your mind, then you have been signaled, because you know who I'm talking about. And he said, exactly as Moses lifted up the serpent in the desert, so will the Son of Man be lifted up. You know what that serpent did in the desert? It healed everybody who was stung by the serpent when they were wandering in the desert, the Israelites, after they left Egypt. He lifted up his staff, and whoever looked on it was healed from the snake bite. So is this image, whatever your mind possesses, of that signal post, of that body being murdered, crucified, struck, the blood being shed, flesh being torn for you. It's not a sentimental feeling. It's not a guilt feeling. The body was shed. He alchemized death in the body. He is still alive right now. He went to the Father. He sits at the Father to make intercession for you. That is his job. That's his role. His body is the backdrop. He is the light of the world. The light. The primordial light above the sun. Feast on him, on his words, on that idea. He is signaling you. Why? Because there's liberation there. Liberation from the cares of this life, from the mundane, temporary, decaying existence that we know in a body. He is offering you an eternal perspective, a helmet of salvation. One that can never be taken away. Store your treasure there. Nobody on earth, nobody in this third dimensional reality can take what is eternal. The substance of this world is not eternal, down to its very core. We are being transformed by the renewing of our mind in him. It is a living and active obligation and joy and occupation, and something that you become enamored with when you want truth, when you want reality.